Raptors lose despite Chris Boucher putting up Shaq numbers. Raptors lose 122 to 113, and the Bulls just dominated the Raptors throughout this entire game. They were in cruise control. They had the lead for a majority of this game. And the Raptors, you know what? They just couldn't create enough good offensive opportunities. And despite Chris Boucher having a Shaq-type game with 38 points and 19 rebounds, career high in points, career high in rebounds, and probably a career high in field goal attempts, 24 attempts, but 14 of 24, a great shooting percentage from him. Other than him and Siakam, this team did poorly, just garbage all game. And the defense was not even close to decent enough to even keep themselves in this game. 72% is what the Bulls shot in that third quarter, and I gotta say, like, they were wide open shots, and the Bulls were just cutting and getting layups and getting to the free throw line and just, just dissecting this Raptors poor defense. Whether they played zone or played man to man, the Bulls just had their answer, and Zach Lavine was carving the Raptors up from deep and inside. He was passing the basketball, finding shooters. Kobe White knocking down threes, Markkanen, Vucevic, and you know what? They had some inside damage with Daniel Tice, and Vucevic was also smashing the glass as well. The Raptors didn't really do a good job of guarding anybody tonight, as the Bulls spread the wealth and tons of guys in double digits tonight. The Raptors, other than Pascal Siakam and Chris Boucher, hardly got any offense from the rest of the guys. First off, let me just say, Malachi Flynn started this game due to Bembry being suspended, and Fred VanVleet also got suspended for coming off the bench. So the Raptors were down to 8 guys, even though Fred VanVleet wasn't playing. He'll get suspended once he returns back to health. But the Raptors playing 8 guys meant, you know what? Other guys got to step up, and there's no backup point guard because Malachi Flynn is now starting. So off your bench, you're going to have Watanabe or Siakam, or like trying to run point, or maybe in Gary Trent. And to be honest, if you just watch this game, this team just looks like a team that was just mashed up together because there was no fluidity in that second unit. The second unit got absolutely destroyed, which blew open this game in that second quarter. But man, it was a tough game to watch. I just love to watch Chris Boucher play tonight, though. He was hitting mid-ranges, fadeaways, tons of putbacks, smashing the offensive glass, and then his 3 ball was falling tonight as well. 3 of 7 from deep. He did a great job of just mixing it up, and some of the shots he was hitting, like, man, the last shot that he hit in this game, just dribbling to the baseline, fading away over the 7-footer of Vucevic, dirty. It was just money, and he was playing great, but not enough help. Pascal Siakam, great job just doing some great isolation plays, creating off the dribble, and his spin move was working all night tonight. Getting to the free throw line, he was cooking tonight. 27 points for him, 38 from Chris Boucher. A great combination there. But let me just break it down for you guys right here. First off, the assists by the Bulls, 35 assists, which is massive. Shows you just how much their ball movement and their extra passing was working, as they got wide open shots, wide open threes, kill the Raptors. Second, the rebounding. Despite Chris Boucher absolutely dominating that offensive glass, the Raptors still got dominant on the glass. And, they lose a rebound battle again and again and again. Baines just can't rebound. And you know what? I see why the Raptors signed Kem Birch from the Magic, who released him. Raptors picked him off waivers. They also signed a G Leaguer as well. It's tough to say his name. I think it's Gillespie. He's a Baylor product. He was averaging 10 and 10 in the G League. Could be another good guy for the Raptors to help get some rebounds, because they definitely need it, especially on the glass. But let me tell you, OG Anunoby, Malachi Flynn, Gary Trent Jr., just pure garbage tonight. The 3 of them combined to go 10 of 42 from the field. That's less than 25%. And most of their shots were wide open. Like Gary Trent was missing some wide open looks, mid ranges, and then after a while, it looks like he was just forcing it, and it didn't look good. He couldn't really run the point, and he struggled to score off some wide open Bane screens, and you know what? That really hurts because the Raptors really needed some offense. OG Anunoby could not finish around the rim, didn't really do enough damage in the post, and his three ball was inconsistent tonight. Tough night for him. And Malachi Flynn, he's still trying to work his way into the system. He had a good first quarter, but after that, just couldn't find the bottom of the net. He gets some wide open looks. He's got to take some floaters in the lane and some mid ranges off the pick and rolls, because you know Baines is not looking to score. So he's got to do a better job of looking for a shot and trying to score. But this was an important game for the Raptors. This is a team that the Raptors are facing, like their competitor, their rival, to compete into the playoffs. So that 7 to 10 seed, this is the team that the Raptors need to beat. And this is a bad loss as it pushes them further down the standings. But this team needs to get healthy first off. And I don't know when Kyle Lowry's coming back or Fred VanVleet, and Bembry will return next game, but we need all our guys back because this team is really suffering on just scoring the basketball. And the defense wasn't great either. You need some rebounds to like finish off your defensive possessions. Hopefully Kem Birch comes and really makes an impact, which I think he will. But the Bulls, if you just look at the Bulls roster, they have two better centers than us. Daniel Theis and Vucevic are better centers. And I'm like, why can't we just get one decent center on this team? It's quite ridiculous how Aaron Baines was not even close to, satisfactory to even keep on the court at times. Like, he takes threes and it's just like an air ball or wide right. Like, it's not even close. And, man, they're just leaving him open. It's just a liability in the offensive end. But, you know what? I digress. The problem is always there. I can't just keep beating on beating the same thing again and again. But you know what? The Raptors got to play better, and their defense needs to lead to their offense. Need to get more fast break opportunities and jump out and get easy baskets, because this team struggles against the half court. Raptors got to do a better job of that, especially guarding those back cuts. The Raptors got to do a better job of just preventing all these layups. Like Thaddeus Young and Vucevic were giving cutters and great or wide open drives to the lane, like to the rim. Like, I don't understand what this defense is trying to do. Your zone should be able to prevent something like that. Everybody's like in close proximity in the paint, yet they still couldn't prevent all these back cuts, these wide open layups and drives to the lane. Raptors got to play better. Simple as that. And that's just the bottom line. At the end of the game, the Bulls had 7 guys with double digits. Raptors had 3 guys in double digits. Bulls shot over 50% from the field and 40% from the 3. Not going to beat a team that plays like that and shoots like that. That just means your defense is not doing a great job. But you know what? We got to bounce back in the next one. Got to, wipe that clean slate and just start all over again, because, man, this team is going to struggle if they're going to have these set of players right now. You need VanVleet or Kyle Lowry's return to really have a chance of, making the playoffs in the final drive towards the end of the season. Guys, let me know what you guys think of tonight's game. And what do you guys think of Chris Boucher? Do you really think he could, reproduce a game like this in the near future? Comment down below. Until next time, guys. Peace.